MrBeast mwenye anakuja kufanyia sijui water foundation. Hii maji yenyewe anakuwa chimba. Sio anachimbianga wapi? Kwa sababu mimi mwenyewe sijaona hiyo maji. For some reason anakuja kuchimba maji huko. Maji yenyewe ama wells zenye anachimbanga. Who knows if they are still there? Ama kuna mtu alikula hiyo do. But there's a video here. IShowSpeed versus MrBeast in Africa. Two different stories. Osasino. I have no idea who that is, but this ought to be good. Should be good. Wait. I just remember the sound is not the way it's supposed to be. The sound. Before you kuje, it's a rest against the sound. It's a rest against the sound. Boom. I got it. No.
And Eswatini is South Africa.
We are here, chat.
So as a result of IShowSpeed currently streaming live in Africa,
We are here. And Eswatini is South Africa. Streaming Angola, chat. In
Angola,
Ethiopia.
chat.
And Botswana. We're here in Zimbabwe.
some people have brought up comparisons of how IShowSpeed has been showcasing Africa compared to how MrBeast usually showcases.
But in Masai land. Afu MrBeast ndo huyu anafanyisha hizi vipuzi zetu tulisema tunaacha. In the big 26 nikipata unafanyisha watoto wenyewe kabla kwa class anasoma. Umemlipia mtoto school fees akuja dance MP ama kucheza kudance ya MrBeast. We are not doing that in the big 26. By the way, niko serious. Nikipata pahali I'm going to crash out. Wacha nifike a place of influence and power. I don't know why we do this. MrBeast ametoka kwenye ametoka. MP atoka kwenye ametoka. Everybody atoka kwenye ametoka. In the big 26 kwa kila mtu atoka kwenye ametoka, mkuje mpangisha watoto wenyewe fuleni ati wanakuja kudansia mgeni. Wewe ni MP una dance na watoto wanafaa kwa classroom wanasoma. Wewe unataka watoke nje wakuja kudansia kutoka kwa gate. MrBeast, I do not care who you are. In the big 2026 we should stop licking the boots of these people. They do not care about you. Stop licking the boots of these people. Sasa sitaki kujua kama ni MrBeast amekuja Kenya, sitaki kujua kama ni MP amekuja classroom. Especially hizi zinafanyanga kwa wale watu wenyewe hajafanya kazi ya maana, hakuna kitu amefanya. What is this nonsense that we keep doing, getting the kids out of classrooms just to get them to be here about leaking some person that doesn't even care about them. Amekuja hapa for the clicks and views. We do not care. Stop doing this shit. Mwanafunzi arudi kwa class asome. Stop getting them out of class. Na wewe principal head teacher na mwalimu wa CRE. I guess CRE, kama si CRE ni one of those two. I have a feeling in my bones. I cannot suggest this explain. That's how I know you know that I know. Stop taking children out of classrooms to come and dance for people that do not care a lick about them. Stop doing that shit. It's annoying. Genuinely, it's annoying. So yangu yanapi. Chat, mwafika kitu bwana ni kile za cabbage. Kwa sababu we cannot go continue like this.
This is Africa.
Like we have KFC here. It's not that hard to think about. We have KFC here.
Compared to how MrBeast's content in Africa was filled with genuinely interesting clips showcasing different African cultures and heritage. He visited places that many people did not even believe existed in Africa because of the beauty and industrial advancements. And in doing so, he helped educate millions of viewers that Africa is far more than the poverty, violence, and corruption.
I have no idea how they achieved this. This drone shot was amazing.
What stood out was how much joy, creativity, and cultural richness his clips captured. For many people watching in the West, especially African Americans, this was an opening eye experience. A lot of them were genuinely surprised to see the beauty, energy, and normalcy.
Got mugged. African Speed got a huge boost. Ayo Masai alikuwa anaruka higher than Masai.
Everyday life across different African communities.
Man, this whole time, bro, they made us fucking think Africa was such a poor country, bro, such a
Africa is not
Plus,
even a
you wouldn't
country,
wanna
bro.
be it, bro. And Speed is single-handedly changing my perspective on life.
Y'all probably wondering why I'm crying. I've been watching Speed's streams, and I'm seeing all the love that he's getting in Angola. He's in South Africa, and he's getting massive amount of love in. But to see him,
I can't lie. I know she's not faking, but this feels performative as fuck.
be a black man
I know, it
from the
just
United
feels
States
performative for
of
me.
African descent, and be able to go back to the continent and be treated like a human by civilized African people, when we've been taught that Africa is primitive, that it's dangerous, don't go back, they have this, they have that.
We just watched IShowSpeed in Ethiopia show the nightlife. Baby, that thing is gorgeous. Oh my God, this is Ethiopia. It is so gorgeous.
And when those clips began circulating online, they went viral very quickly. And shortly after that, MrBeast announced that he would also be visiting Ghana for charity purposes. That announcement was met with much
crack cocaine. That is not a fact that could be proven, and I do not have the medical or the lawyers to defend myself about saying that shit. But enough Mr. Botsmanze, Mr. Beast anafaa tulie.
criticism. But we know why MrBeast is coming. It is to push that stupid Western paternalistic narrative. It feels like a good drug for them, a dopamine of self-righteousness. It only kicks in sufficiently when they show Africans and Asians in miserable conditions that need their savings. And not because people dislike MrBeast or the work he does, because most people understand that he helps communities that are genuinely in need and that his impact is real. However, a large part of why MrBeast videos in Africa perform well is because of the virality that comes from the way they highlight extreme hardship and suffering in Africa.
Jamani, tujuangi kama amefika. Tujuangi kama amekam. He just lands. You just see a random MrBeast video random after like 3 months of him showing up. I'm like, is MrBeast the biggest YouTuber in the world? How do we not know that this person is in this country? Because he's doing philanthropy. Angekuwa anakuja kufanya content ya MrBeast in Kenya, ingekuwa a whole different story. Beast philanthropy. I need a MrBeast video of Africans bana, ache mchezo. How they are giving us a bad name.
And when Africa is repeatedly framed through that single lens, it reinforces negative stereotypes like there's no water in Africa.
Like huyo jamaa mwenye amepiga hiyo video, mbona amechagua tu soko mzima, ametafuta tu madhe mwenye ako na macho moja mbaya. Ako na macho moja ya mbuzi. I know, I realize the fact that most of the time Beast philanthropy ndio inatengeneza videos anatakuja anatengenezea Kenya, si ndio? Beast philanthropy. Fine, because you have to show the negative parts of where people putting their money, that doing the philanthropy part, putting their money is going to a good cause. Sure. But amejaribu kuenda Nairobi National Park kutafutana na lion, anafanya the world. Kuna video fulani alifanyanga na cheetah. I mean, it's content right there. It's right there. But no, we don't even realize that this man is here. We don't even realize that MrBeast is in the country. That shit must stop, by the way.
Million people all around the world clean water. This village in Malawi now has clean water, impacting over 1,000 people.
And that all children in Africa are starving. And with MrBeast having the largest audience on YouTube,
We literally produce the
there is a concern that his content may unintentionally inform millions of viewers, especially children, about Africa only through its struggles. This further pushes the narrative and idea that Africa is defined solely by hunger, disease, and desperation, which is simply not true, because that is a one-sided narrative. Pushing this negative aspect alone may have contributed to a situation where some African Americans feel disconnected from their African roots or might just be too ashamed to accept it.
The African living in America is ashamed of Africa. Why? Because his history is presented to him by the enemy. That's when he comes even to talk about Africa. He's ashamed of Africa. You'll find a man the other day, I said to him, my brother, you African? I ain't no African. Blacker than me. I wasn't born in Africa. All right. If you're born on a ship, what would you be? I don't know nothing about Africa, of course. When you're born, you don't know nothing about nothing.
In extreme cases, some even go as far as claiming to be of Native American descent in order to distance themselves from their African ancestry.
95% of our people who call themselves so-called Black Americans are not African at all. We are indigenous to this land of America, and genealogy proves this, documentation proves this.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. What are you talking about? What is even bro talking about? What? Indigenous to North America. Now you want to associate with the most marginalized group in the entirety of America. Sure.
Also, the whole story what happened in America. It was a whole indigenous slave trade of the Americas where they sent people from.
And this is a deeply flawed claim, because even if there were black people in the Americas before the Europeans got there, that does not erase their African origins, because we all know that all black people trace their roots back to Africa. In fact,
they're just Africans that went there without the ship of the colonizer. It's not even that hard of a concept to understand.
Humans in general are believed to have originated from Africa, and this is exactly why representation matters. When Africa is only shown at its worst, people internalize shame, but when Africa is shown in its fullness, the struggles.
MrBeast hadi ana adabu anasavia watoto kiviri. Na 500 million subscribers hadi ana adabu. Yeye anafeel sasa ni kama amefika.
And also the beauty.
This is Africa, chat. All right, go ahead, go to drone. But chat, this is the nightlife of Ethiopia, chat. Nightlife of Ethiopia. This is insane. This is honestly beautiful, chat.
When he flew out with a helicopter in the 254. Kasongo anafanya kazi mingi sana with the among the very few countable 1 2 3 4 4 W's that he has had. He's been working so hard. That's why I need him to go home and rest.
Amazing, guys.
Yes.
Look at Kenya, bro. We're 17.
It creates a sense of pride, and this is what IShowSpeed content is doing so well, because it doesn't ignore the problems and situations in Africa, but it doesn't reduce Africa to them either. He shows culture, laughter, music, youth, confidence, and everyday life, and that kind of representation can make Africans in the diaspora feel proud of where they came from. And just for context, this video is not saying that Africa's problems should not be discussed. The point is that those problems should not be the sole focus. And that's why IShowSpeed's visit feels very different, because he's not only showcasing the African world, he's also integrating himself into the culture, engaging in the same activities, and this is just a beautiful thing to see. And it also comes with a lot of funny moments like this.
Yes. This is big. Yes. Okay. Okay. Spell speed. Okay. Spell speed. Spell it. Spell speed. Spell it.
Spell speed. This man cannot put what?
Nigga, do you know English? Spell speed. No. Spell speed. Spell speed. No. Spell it. Spell it. Nigga. Man. Wait. Spell this. Spell
speed.
Thank you very much for watching the video.
The man is very good. This is speed. Why is he wearing a t-shirt saying speed? Speed. Nah. He has to be trolling. He has to be trolling. That is definitely trolling. That's a W video though. Let me like it. W video.
Please like the video. Drop.
Wait, I pressed something by mistake. That was a W vid. I won't even lie. That was a W vid. So like video, man. Nice.